Did you ever wonder how continents are formed or how they change over time? What if I told you that Africa, as we know it, is slowly splitting into two? It's a fascinating tale of our planet's constant evolution. At the heart of this story is the process known as continental drift, a theory that explains how our continents are not fixed, but rather they're floating on the Earth's mantle, shifting and changing over millions of years. And the star of this show? The East African Rift System, a massive geological scar stretching from the Red Sea all the way down to Mozambique. This rift is a living testament to the power of plate tectonics, the forces that shape the face of our world. As these tectonic plates shift, they're slowly tearing Africa apart, creating what could eventually become a new ocean basin and in the process, splitting the continent into two distinct landmasses. So, Africa is not just a static landmass, it's a dynamic and ever-changing continent. The splitting of Africa is not a sudden event, but a slow process that has been happening for millions of years. Imagine a giant puzzle, with pieces constantly shifting, sliding, and grinding against each other. This is a simplified way of thinking about tectonic plates, the massive, irregularly shaped slabs of solid rock that make up the Earth's lithosphere. These plates are always on the move, albeit at a pace slower than the growth of human hair, driven by the churning, fiery currents of the Earth's mantle beneath them. When these plates move apart as they are doing in Africa, it's called rifting. Rifting is a geological process where the lithosphere is being pulled apart, creating a gap. This gap then fills with magma from beneath the surface, which cools and solidifies to form a new crust. This continual process over millions of years leads to the formation of rift valleys. The Great Rift Valley of Africa serves as a prime example. Stretching over 6,000 kilometers from Lebanon in Asia to Mozambique in Southeast Africa, it's a dramatic scar on the Earth's surface. The rifting here is the result of the African tectonic plate splitting into the Somali and Nubian plates. But it's not just the slow creep of tectonic plates that contributes to the formation of rift valleys. Volcanic activity and earthquakes play significant roles. You see, as the plates separate, magma rises to fill the gap, often resulting in volcanic eruptions. These eruptions then deposit layers of lava on the rift floor, causing it to sink even more. Meanwhile, earthquakes, resulting from the tension as the plates move apart, further fracture and reshape the landscape, often triggering landslides that reshape the terrain. This dance of the Earth's crust, while almost imperceptible on a human timescale, is ceaseless and incredibly powerful. The rifting, the volcanic eruptions, the earthquakes, all are part of the slow, steady beat of our planet's geological heartbeat. These tectonic movements, while gradual, have the power to reshape continents over time. So what does this mean for the future of Africa? The geological processes currently underway have transformative implications for the future of the continent. The most dramatic outcome, perhaps, is the formation of a new ocean. As the African continent splits, a new body of water will eventually emerge, reshaping the world's geographic landscape. But the changes don't stop there. As the landmass divides, we could see the emergence of a brand new continent. Imagine that, a whole new continent birthed right before our eyes. Well, not exactly before our eyes. These processes take millions of years and are not going to happen overnight. The potential timeline for these changes stretches out into the distant future. It's a timeline that defies human comprehension, measured not in decades or centuries, but in geological epochs. In millions of years, our descendants may look at a very different map of the world. So let's summarize what we've learned about Africa's fascinating geological journey. At the heart of this process is the East African Rift System, a complex and vast geographical feature that's causing Africa to very slowly split into two. This isn't an overnight event. We're talking about a process that has been happening for millions of years and will continue for millions more. The process of rifting is a fundamental part of our Earth's geological activity. It's driven by the dynamic forces of plate tectonics, where the lithospheric plates that form the Earth's surface move apart, creating space for new crust to form. Looking ahead, the potential future of Africa is intriguing. As the continent continues to split, we might eventually see a new ocean basin form, reshaping the geography of the planet in a profound way. The splitting of Africa is a reminder of the ever-changing nature of our planet, a testament to the dynamic force that is Mother Nature.